You said Iron Maiden. You know when the acoustic guitar comes out, it's time for some Iron Maiden. I won't play, I've done it before. No, I wrote a song. I wrote a new song. You may have heard it. I played it once or twice before. But I can't remember if it was last year or the year before. But I have a... Oh, boat on a lake? Oh shit, might as well. I wrote a song for somebody. That's another song, that's another story. Alright, so a bunch of years ago when I was traveling and working on a record in Nashville, I wrote a song called Santa Cruz. And I'm gonna play that after this one. But this is definitely in that same vein. I think it was last year after playing the Capitola Art and Wine Festival. When I was 9 years old, my dad passed away, and he wasn't buried here in town, so all we had was my step-grandma. She paid for a memorial placard on one of these benches right here in the village. And so that's always been my place. If ever I felt that, like, I needed to just sit down and have a chat with God and have a chat with my dad and just mope. I've done a lot of moping down here in the village. A couple years after that, my mom met a guy, and it seemed like it was good, and then it was rotten. But he lived on Lawn Way, right here in the village, so I did a lot of moping. When I was 19 years old, I worked for Eve Whitaker, who had a company, still has a company, called Karaoke Sound Co. And I ran karaoke at the Fog Bank with her, with my buddy Chris, who was here earlier. And for a while there, I did a lot of moping. But I met my wife there at the Fog Bank, which is now the Sandbar. It's still there. It's exactly the same. Just got a different name, that's all. And a lot has happened in my life right here in Capitola. And since I wrote a song called Santa Cruz, I had to write a song called Capitola on my mind. So this is that song. Here we go. On this beach I wander while I got no sense of time, with my feet in Capitola, cold Corona, twist of life. No worries on my shoulders while I'm rolling with the tide. Come with me if you want a Capitola on my mind. Maybe 12 years old on the edge of the rainbow store, long way I stay, losing track of time in a thrift store wetsuit, boogie boarding wake to wake, getting banned from the beach just for terrorizing tourists in a dinosaur mask and claws. True story, funny thought, they forgot. Cause take a look at where we are, I say. On this beach I wander while I got no sense of time, with my feet in Capitola, cold Corona, twist of life. No worries on my shoulders while I'm rolling with the tide. Come with me if you want a Capitola on my mind. Mama's love life swayed, we no longer stayed in the village of what had been. We took a hike uphill, going back to the ghetto, cross street, D and Thompson. And just a few years later, found me singing karaoke to a girl who would be my wife. What a life! Who'd have thought? Take a look at where we are. On this beach I wander while I got no sense of time, with my feet in Capitola, cold Corona, twist of lime. No worries on my shoulders while I'm rolling with the tide. Come with me if you want a Capitola on my mind. When I need a place to ponder, I found my place to pray. on a weathered old memorial bench that bears my family's name. What was once a place of loss has turned into a source of fame from the old fog bank to the Esplanade stage. On this beach I wonder while I got no sense of time, with my feet in Capitola, cold Corona, twist of lime. No worries on my shoulders while I'm rolling with the tide. Come with me if you want a Capitola on my mind. Come with me if you want a Capitola art and wine. Come with me if you want a Capitola on my mind. Maybe next year I can get through without crying. But I've been